It's Chris with 4am Finance, bringing you some market information from Westlake Village, California, where we focus on traditional markets, Bitcoin, gold, and silver. So let's hop right into some of that price action. First thing I want to take a look at is the Bitcoin dominance. As I had mentioned, it looked like we were putting in a macro low here. And that was right around here, Bitcoin dominant. So we're ticking up a little bit here at 61. So altcoins should be going down for Satoshis here. So let's take a look at just a couple other things. We'll jump into Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin here on the 4-hour chart. And you can see Bitcoin bounced here, hit our target about 10.1 and bounced up to our next resistance point at 10.8, right around here where the 200 simple and the 200 exponential are coming in. And that's going to be our major pivot point. So basically right now what I'd be looking at is a 2-hour or a 4-hour below 10,600 right here at the yellow 21. Probably move this up here. Down below 10,600, or just a tick below this, just a wick below this. That's going to initiate a target back down to the $10,100 base. But to the upside, now if we can take this out on a 4-hour, closure above 10,000, call it 10,833, that's going to initiate the target up to 11.1 right up here. So we take this out to the upside on a 4-hour closure, initiates target to 11.1. If we take out 11.1, we're talking 11.5. Probably going to initiate targets all the way up into the mid 11,000s. Now, to the downside, 10,100. That's got to hold 10,000, 10,100. Otherwise, we're going to initiate a target down to 9,100. So the other thing I want to take a look at is the 2-day chart here. Okay, if the 2-day, which is going to close tonight, closes above this yellow 21 at 10,850, that's going to initiate a target up to 11,500, 11,600 right here. So we got to keep an eye on that today. If we close above there, then that pivot is at 10,800. 2-hour. That's a 2-day time frame. Additionally, you can take a look at the 3-day, which also closes tonight. Again, that pivot coming in right here. A 3-day, I would need a closure above 10.9 right here. So both those, keep an eye on that. That'd be very bullish. Let's take a look at the monthly here. Monthly going to be closing this week, so any kind of a monthly closure above, call it, what is that? This is the monthly, and any kind of monthly close above 10.8 is going to be bullish. Yep. Let's take a look at the CMEs here. On the daily, something I want to point out here is, again, we just closed just barely above the yellow 21 on the daily. It should give us a retest up here coming into next week, about 11,100. You can see that's where we're at there. So if we, again, popping back on over to Bitcoin, to get a 2-hour or 4-hour closure below 10.6. Let's go, we're close here, we're on the edge here. 2-hour, 4-hour closure below 10.6. That's going to initiate a target back down to 10,100, 10,000. Now let's jump on here and take a look at NASDAQ. We're looking toppy. If you look at this on a weekly or a daily, I'm looking for this to pop back up here short term. But again, probably this is going to be a macro high. For now, in the short term, we got some upside. Probably going to pop back up, play a range between, let's see, we're going to probably pay a range this week between, it's 11,100 and 11,500. SPY, right here, E-mini futures for SPY. Looks like we're going to range from where we are right here to, top side target here, 3,400. Looks like we're going to come up and play a range there this week. And gold, let's take a look at gold. Gold bouncing back up, almost hit our target there. Short term up, I think we could get a little bounce here, but I think still there's some downside to come. Let's take a look at the techs. Techs are popping up here. That is let's see here. Yeah. Again, I think that's going to follow the market, short term up, but again, we're going to come into some resistance next week. Yeah, that's tech. Sorry, that's XLF. That's finance. That's tech. Okay. Let's jump out here and take a look at Link, which we hit our target of 100,000 Satoshis right here. Or was it? It was right about, oh. Okay. So let's see here. We hit that target of 100,000 Satoshis to the T. Okay. I think likely this week, coming into it, if we can close above there, above the 100,000 Satoshis, that's going to hit a target back up to 125,000 Satoshis. Maybe even higher. I'm guessing that's going to be the range we're going to play next week. Let's take a look at Cardano. Again, getting a bounce here, but oh man, bad chart here. It looks like, more downside displeasures to come. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, look at this. Euro. Let's take a look at the euro. Euro dollar. Oh yeah, this is what I want to see on the weekly close. Looks like we might have a short-term bounce up to 117 next week, but again, long-term target going into next month. I'm looking for it to come down to about 115. And then let's take a look at dollar. Oh, yeah, dollar popping back up. Again, this looks like a macro low we kind of put in here, and in a bullish market, we get a wick like that and up back to the yellow 21. If we close above the yellow 21, I'm looking for targets up to $96, $97. Yep. So as long as we're above this pivot here at 94, very bullish on the dollar. Yep. Again, if we close below 94, you're looking at targets back down to probably 92. Okay. I think that's going to wrap it up here again for Bitcoin. We're going to look at 10,000. We're going to look at 10,600 to the downside. We're going to be watching that level. And to the upside, we're going to be watching 11,100. We get a closure above 10,850 or 10,800, probably going to hit a target up to 11,100. So again, pretty boring, ranging this weekend. We usually don't get a break of the range, but that's what I'd be watching if I was watching. All right, guys, have yourself a great weekend. Take care.